But I do think it should be disclosed pretty much as soon as possible.
When you say encounter, it sounds like you're like Pokemon hunting and you found like a rare Pokemon or something in the wild. What about religion?
There's also
There's like a category.
you can put religion on there.
Do you think that people should you have to identify yourself as a Christian or a Jew or a Muslim or atheist?
No, I don't think you should have to, but I think it's certainly very different. I would imagine, I think somebody might feel a little bit more bamboozled if they turn up to a date and this person's actually a male, that as compared to someone omitting their religion.
Religious convictions are very personal. Like Charlie was saying,
sure,
you probably would not date somebody who is not also an evangelical
right,
Christian,
but it's
right?
a bit more of a bamboozle, I think. Like, if it's so important to you that you go on a date with somebody who's your same religion, I think there is some burden on the person who really cares about that they should ask. And if the person omits it from their profile, I do think, though, it's a different bamboozle.
Like
it's a bit of a different bamboozle.
It's different, but like, is it different enough to warrant a different social protocol is all I'm asking.
I think so. I think so.
I think the deal breaker should, or you communicating the deal breaker should lie on yourself, basically. If something's a deal breaker for you, I
maybe
think
you
it's
should
your
have to put no trans people in your bio.
Honestly, you'd probably, I feel like
I've
on
seen
a lot
it.
of these dating apps, you might get banned if you were to even in the most diplomatic, polite way, if you were to say that, I do think you might get reported and banned.
Because even on, this is Grindr, so this is like gay men or whatever, but there were men putting like no Chinese, no Asian people. That's why I made the comparison between race. I don't believe that they banned those, but it's a prevalent thing within bios to see that sometimes on those profiles. And
yeah, but Grindr is a
you know.
very like hookup app.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Well, I think most of these apps are hookup apps, unless if you.
But hold on, you said the Chinese thing. Like, when you say Chinese, do you mean like, are you all like specifically Chinese?
That's an example of what Grindr was seeing in their users, that people were saying specifically no Asian / no Chinese or like no Japanese. They were specifying specifically by ethnicity.
Because there's different kinds of Asian, you know, there's Thai,
Korean, there's Chinese,
Vietnamese, Laos.
No, yeah, well, these racist people to me were like going so far as to specify specifically
Malaysia,
which Asian ethnicity.
Mongolia.
You can keep going.
It's a beautiful
South
culture.
Korea.
Yeah, so many.
North Korean.
Well, that's why they did Asian.
Japan,
but then
China.
When you say
China.
Philippines.
Taiwan. I
you
missed
list them all?
Philippines. Are you Filipino?
I am, yes.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, Captain.
I'm a captain. Your lieutenant donated $200.
Oh, my.
Sophia, it's been over a year since you went viral for failing to answer this question. Can you now name 10 books? Rest of panel plus Charlie, name 3 books. You can't repeat an answer or use a series.
So you kind of went a little bit viral.
A little bit, tad bit.
Somebody asked you to
Somebody.
name 10 books.
Yes.
Name 10 books for us, Sophia.
And
Go
I
ahead.
wasn't able to name it. I still can't name it. I'm not a big book fan. I don't like
Let's
reading.
go. Let's hear it.
I like podcasts. I like listening.
Podcasts.
And I like a visual.
Sure.
You know.
I'm with you.
Maybe
Visuals way
kids'
better.
books. Good Night Moon. The Hungry Little
You got-
Caterpillar.
Don't help her
I
out.
got some kids books. There's like Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait, okay.
Right?
Let's
Junie B.
do a
Jones,
count. Okay,
right?
so that's one.
Oh, we're actually doing 10.
No,
Yeah, you gotta go 10.
There's
You gotta
6
do 10.
Diary of a Wimpy Kids. Not 5 counts as 6.
Something.
Literally the Bible.
You got this. You got this. Sophia. Go
Power.
ahead.
Bible counts.
Power,
Wait.
Art of Seduction. Isn't that a book? Art of Seduction? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Greene. Yep.
I'm gonna say
That's
what
3.
I said. Okay, is it valid what I said in the podcast? Have you guys seen
I don't.
it?
Just repeat.
So
it.
I said the Game of Thrones series, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna air myself out.
Well, we can only one. That only counts as one. You can't do this.
All the Harry Potter
A
books.
Feast for Crows, Clash. What are they?
Fire and Ice or something.
Fire and Ice, yeah.
A Song of Ice and Fire. You
Song
can
of Ice
only
and Fire.
only one book from like a series.
Okay, that's fair. And then I said the Twilight
Feast for
series.
Crows.
Twilight.
Twilight. Okay, that's 5. What else? You went viral for the. You should
We're gonna be
You should be
here.
ready.
No. That's the thing. I had a choice. I was like, I was either gonna be ready or I was just gonna stay true to myself
Okay, 5 books.
and be
What else you got?
honest.
What else you got?
You already have 4.
Okay.
One more.
think movies. A lot of movies are based on books.
Yeah, that's true.
Why are you giving her? Stop giving her layups. Let her think.
Can I? Okay, how about let me brainstorm some.
Brainstorm.
You can get back to me maybe in like an hour or so.
Or required reading in school.
How about 3 more? Just 3 more, and then we'll move on.
3 more? You guys really want
3
me to
more
name 10
books.
While you're
books.
brainstorming, I'll just say that the average American has not read like more than a book in the last year or so. So don't feel too bad. That's an indictment of like everyone in this country.
To be fair, a lot of people came up to me saying like I can't name 10 books on Spot either. And a lot of people
maybe it went viral because it's relatable.
Can you name 10 rap artists?
Oh yeah.
Go.
Easily. Lil Uzi, Cardi, Lucky. Man, there's so many. Okay, Nicki. Wayne, Kanye,
Bae's husband.
God, I'm on the spot right now. I hate being put on the spot. This is why I should stop doing podcasts.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Cardi.
Cardi. Oh, no, not this.
Does Cardi have beef with right now?
She said.
Yeah.
Autumn. Is that 10? Has that been 10?
Ben Shapiro. He raps now.
Yeah, rap god, Ben Shapiro.
There you go, beautiful. Okay, moving on. She made her. It was a good effort.
It was a great effort.
A for the effort here.
I'll take the A for effort.
All right, now it's Brian's turn. Name 10 countries.
Name 10 countries.
Yeah, come on. You were doing all the Asian ones. I just thought you were really ready for this.
Azerbaijan, Austria. Let's maybe B, Burma.
Armenia.
Is that still? Wait, is Burma still?
Yeah, Burma. It's also
C, Cameroon, Cambodia. Let's go to D, Denmark. Let's go to F, Finland. Let's go to G, Germany, France, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein. That's my personal favorite.
I've been there. Good.
The Netherlands, the Gambia, Russia.
Beautiful.
Is that 10? Was that 10?
Yeah, I think that was 10.
That was past that.
Thank you. Okay.
I wish I could answer that confidently.
I think his strategy of the like A, B, C is like
I think that is smart.
It helps out a little. Okay. All right. Wait, so we were on I think we kind of finished this. Going back to politics a little bit here. Going back. Would you date somebody who's pro-life? Starting with you. I know it's hot seat, but...
oh, man. Why do I always got to go first? Yes.
Into the mic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
Yes, because you can be pro-life and still pro-choice. And there's as long as they're pro-life and not anti-choice, that's to me the key distinction.
Wait, can you clarify? I'm a little confused.
There are plenty of Democrats, if you poll Democrats, like for example, like a lot of Catholic Democrats, Joe Biden, our own president personally, is pro-life. So he would not feel comfortable probably having a wife that submitted herself to procure an abortion, but is okay with it being legal. And I think that's the important distinction, not whether or not they personally are. So yeah, sure.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I think generally. I don't know. It depends. If they're super pro-life to the point where it's like, oh, the mother's health is at risk and you still shouldn't abort, then I'm like, whoa, slow down there, buddy. I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay.
But without those extremes, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I agree about the extremes. If they are too extreme, then maybe no. But I would still date someone who's pro-life if they weren't too extreme.
Okay.
I'm kind of the same. I don't think it becomes a problem unless I get pregnant unexpectedly and then I don't want the child. But I'm sure if it was a good relationship anyways and I get pregnant, I would want the child anyways too, even though I am pro-choice. I don't think it gives that much of a conflict, obviously depending on the circumstance. But
Molly?
I agree. You can be pro-choice and pro-life at the same time, and that is really the only way that I would be able to be in a relationship, because I'm pro-choice, but I can also respect that the person that I love is not.
Okay. Charlie, any thoughts here?
Yeah, I'm just curious, when would you guys say human life begins?
That's like a philosophical question for the ages.
When there's a heartbeat.
Just casually asked.
When there's a heartbeat.
or no, I guess in the
see,
uterus.
now we have 3 different answers.
Yeah, actually,
so we have I will presume a group of women, because you all self-described as women. I'm kidding. When does life begin?
Heartbeat.
I'm gonna still say at birth, even though I know that your cells can be forming a brain and stuff in the uterus. But yeah, I think you're not fully a human until you're born.
Okay. And you said heartbeat, right? Okay.
I think it's very difficult to answer. I think mostly consciousness and personhood is really what people are seeking to identify. And I believe, I'm sure you happen to know, how long is how many weeks was a full term of pregnancy?
It's a good question. I know very well. It's about 38, 39 weeks. 40 is like at the furthest of gestation.
40 weeks. So as far as I know, around 30 weeks is when you see typically most development of the fetus has taken place. So I would say around
way
there.
earlier than that, but yeah. So heartbeat is right around 6 weeks. Brain waves are even before that. And you could do an ultrasound at you could start to do ultrasounds at 8 weeks, and you can see the full being right around 12 weeks. And right around 25, 26 weeks are now the earliest cases we have of babies that are able to survive outside of the womb. Does anyone have any other answers on that?
Well, I mean, I'm not educated scientifically enough about the biology of all of it, but I agree. I think that life is a very subjective term. You could say when does the infant's body in the womb start functioning, or you could say when do they start perceiving their consciousness. And for me, it's when they start perceiving their consciousness, but truly I have no idea when that is.
Do you think it would be important to? Let me ask you this: if you knew for certain the baby, would you agree it's a baby? Is that a good term to use if it's in a womb? Is that a baby?
I think most people would say fetus.
Probably fetus. Yeah.
Okay, so what does fetus mean in Latin?
I think a fetus is a growing child. It's a
Yeah,
developing
you're
child.
right, Molly. It means a little human.
Yeah.
It's just using fetus is nothing more than a cope for what you know it is. It's a baby, right? So it's just
obviously not if we're here debating it. I don't think it's as settled
then
as you
don't have to
is.
use the word fetus. It makes people feel better. It's obviously a baby.
No, I mean, obviously you wouldn't take a fetus that just has a heart and their brain isn't fully formed and be that's the same as a 1 month old.
Yeah.
We obviously see differences between development from then and there.
So, but then how about 30 weeks?
That's where it becomes a lot more contentious. But the point being is that we don't look at a fetus from its beginning stages and be yeah, that's the same thing as my 3-month-old cousin.
Hold on, that's a 9-month-old is not the same thing as a 1-month-old.
Okay,
right? So you can go through the progression of development continues. The question is, when does it start?
Yeah, that's $1 million question. I agree with that.
So
do you think conception?
Of course, that's the only answer.